There's Biggs coming at you with another video. I'm kind of just making this one to address the fact that a few people are like talking how Luffy isn't worth playing because, you know, Zoro's overtly powerful. Like, the ability speaks for itself. Your whole board gets the buff. Automatically, you already know what you want to do. You want to build an aggressive board and attack, right? Luffy is still an aggressive leader, but in a different vein. He offers this constant resource advantage where you're always making use of your Don, or at least you should be. And he has his pros and cons, same as Zoro. I think Luffy is better into Kid than Zoro. I don't think it's the worst matchup for Zoro by any means, but I definitely think Luffy's more favored depending on how you build him. So I'm going to go over these cards as we go. Again, I'm going to try and avoid using some of the promos just because a lot of people that I've heard on Facebook have been having a real hard time getting them just because you only get one of those little packs per tournament. And I think it's what, just the winner? I don't even remember. So it's a little annoying right now. I'm sure as more stores get their promos and then more things hit the secondary market, it'll be easier to pick up. But right now, it's definitely a pain. I'm gonna keep going through this. So as right off the bat, you can see one of the big differences is we're aiming to use these blockers. Because while we are still very aggressive, we have a top end, we definitely want to be able to keep ourselves in that mid-range game against Kid while also taking advantage of this. This is one of our better cards into Kid. I like it a lot. What else? One of Jambe. So while we are not in the same ballpark as Zoro's, like far as us like pushing damage consistently every turn like they do, I do like this one of Jambe for the same reason I like it in Zoro. It's just, it is that last, you know, hit that you have to connect with, and all you have to do is put on your leader, and you can on your leader, and then take advantage of the ability to add that rested Dawn, so you're attacking for a full 15 unblockable attack. So I like it. I'm gonna add this extra one up here. Luffy is definitely more of like the later game deck. That's why we're gonna put this Ben Beckman, and we're running the two Shanks. These are hard to get, but you only really need 3 because you can get away with running this. This could be Brook. I mean, it doesn't really matter what the other 2K counter is. I just like him because he's better into purple, where you can draw an extra card off of it. As far as our last cards, I mean, I don't like this card, but there aren't too many other cards we can add right now that would make a difference, in my opinion. And I don't really want to go too heavy on the event cards. Let's see. I mean, do I need any 2 cards? I mean, I could just go 1 and 1. I just want to try and keep some of the promo stuff light. There isn't much that I would want to add. Just real quick, I'm not going to add any of these cards. Brook, maybe, but I don't think we're struggling into green or anything like that where I need that card. There's a couple versions. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's one of the bigger differences. We get to play this like high-end rush where we swing in for very big numbers with this Luffy, our Shanks. We have the one of Ben Beckman just because he has good stats into green. So that's what we're gonna go with. player. Yeah, it is 7:15 in the morning here in New York, so. Alright, finally got the game. Hopefully he's going first. Hopefully, I like this a little better. This is a OPO1 game. So we're just gonna start off with Nami, see what we can find here. Into blue, like obviously I would like Robin here. Problem is next turn, well not next turn, but he can start setting up his draws and then playing a bunch of 4Ks. So I think it might be worth just to take the pistol. And then pass. So he's either going to play blocker Doffy or just go for a straight blind flip. And that's what he elects to do here. He gets it. I'm going to take it. The trigger. So I'm just going to attack here. Being that I have the double Otama, I kind of want to do it. So we'll just develop Robin pass. And then next turn, I can go Robin this. Trash and Mihawk. What else you got there? Alright, so it's OPO2. Lovely. I'm gonna keep playing this out, see how it goes. I don't think we're out yet, but it's definitely not looking great. Sure. Alright, so I get to save a pistol in my hand. So like I said, I'm just gonna go like this. He gets the other passive to annoying. Yeah. But, you know, we still have answers. Push 5K here. Yeah. Alright. So we took quite a few cards out of his hand, and next turn I can just set up some blockers. If he attacks here, I'm okay. I think he's probably just thinking if he's going for a blind flip again after he does this. Not a blind flip, but like if he's gonna go. So he's gonna go for an 8K. That's fine. That resolves. Okay. Oh man, I could have punished him for that too. So what we'll do is we'll play out Luffy, attach Rusted. I just gotta keep him off the those cards. Just keep putting damage out. Alright, so let's play out the Nami. He is an Mihawk turn next turn, so maybe the pistol isn't worth it. So maybe I'll just grab the 2k counter. Just play out this chopper, replace Otama, and pass. So yeah. Just wanted to make this video just because, you know, Luffy isn't a bad deck. It's like Zoro's definitely the more noticeable deck. Also a fan favorite, so I get it. Like, people are gonna gravitate towards Zoro because, you know, Zoro's a fucking badass. But, you know, Luffy's still really good. Let's counter with Robin. And then he's gonna drop Mihawk. No Mihawk, no punish. Nice. So I'm gonna push for some big numbers next turn. Can I get to untap with this Luffy? My lord. Luffy is not bad by any stretch, man. Like, it's a different playstyle. That's what people have to get over. Is just like, yes, Zoro pushes face, but you know, Red can play a mid-rangey game and do it pretty well. Like, I'm not out of this game at all. Sables my Luffy, and I don't know about that one, Chief. So let's just attack 5. And I'm gonna keep chipping away with this Luffy. I'm assuming you left 2 up to love beam here, which, go for it. If it's overheat and you just get rid of the blocker, I don't care. I'm at 10 down, I can replay everything anyway. Let's make him have to blow 2 cards since he's holding up the counter. And then I'll play out this. Again, he bounces the blocker, I get to play 2 blockers anyway, so literally does nothing. So 1, 2, let's get rid of Otama, pass. So yeah, we're doing relatively well here. Not a problem. And this is where, you know, I get to make plays like that because of my leader ability. Like, if I were Zoro in that situation, granted he wouldn't have this, but I'm saying, like, I wouldn't be able to do that as efficiently. So, you know, don't underestimate how useful reattaching used up Dawn is. Get rid of a blocker. If he's attacking here, I'm gonna blow the 2k. 7. This could be Dope Flamingo. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it anyway, so I'm just gonna block. Well, that is the thing about blue. Like, it's not hard removal. You're not really getting rid of my card, so let me just attack for 5. Now I'm gonna start attacking with these. So yeah. I might go into the Nami. If he doesn't have a blocker here, I'm gonna go into the Nami, try and take a life, and then go big on these boys. Like he needs, I don't even know what he would need here. Like this is rough. I'm just gonna counter. Four cards left. 9 down. I mean, theoretically, he could still Mihawk me. He only threw one away. But if this was really OPO2, then he wouldn't. He'd probably be playing the Impel down stuff, so. That's a block. Here's the boa. Interesting. It seems like a weird attack, but it's just to see if I can prompt a counter now. Let's it go. It doesn't counter. Probably a little afraid. Attack here. Thinking a little too hard here. And if you have it, I think it's worth doing. Just because you're playing from really far behind. Unless you have something to replace it. Oh, I thought you would have more. Alright, cool. He's definitely dead now. He has to start trading for the board here. Like, unless he hits a Blackbeard off this to flip in and then he can take even trades, like you have to at least try and kill one. Just putting them on top. So there's definitely a 8 down into Don Flamingo. If it's worth flipping. If it's not worth flipping, if it doesn't do anything, you don't do it right away. gonna try and kill one of our guys. That's fine. Takes me Hawk, okay. So if I attack for 7, that leaves me 8 Dawn. If I put, well, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't do anything about that one, Chief. Then we'll go like this. Go like this. I'll take the Sanji. And pass. So, a little closer than I liked it to be. That's also me playing at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I think going for 9k to the face would have got me in the game the next turn, so I might have misplayed a little bit there. 5k. His last card is another Doffy, and he just wanted to get rid of the blocker to hit my last life. That's why I didn't want to take any damage there. And it was, so yeah, I could have died there, so I'm glad I didn't screw that up. gonna be 2 Teaches, Sables, 2 Doflamingo. So I'm hoping there's no bounce effect left. I mean, and 1 Mihawk, so it's not impossible here, but if he has it, then that's pretty much GG. Extremely long game. He should be dead. I screwed up by not pushing face with that 9k. Because I think 100% he would have took it, but I don't know. It's all hindsight. Yeah, so he's going for the blind flip. At least I'm pretty sure. He might still have 2 cards that he already saw. Alright, that's good for me. I think that was a waste of Dawn. I mean, like, no matter what. I only have 1 card, no, nothing there. So that resolves. No trigger, unfortunately. Here's the law. Double law. Oh, that frickin' blows. Yeah, it might be game. Might be. Alright. Fortunately, I have to use it this way. Let's kill this unblockable. Alright, I'm still in the game. I'm somehow still in this game. Alright. If I somehow still lose this now, I don't know, man. So he has a blind flip and 1 card. So he could potentially see 2 cards this turn. I have 1 blocker and a way to kill his blocker if he doesn't try and go for game here. Honestly, his way out is donning up this law, but my opponent has to see the play. If he doesn't go for it, then, you know, GG. I don't think he sees it. I mean, I am threatening a Red Hawk here. I mean, I could also be bluffing. You always have to take that into consideration. Like, does he have the exact card in his only 2-card hand with 2 Don up? I mean, I've shown everything else, so maybe. Let's see what my opponent does here. Blockers definitely saved us this game. Seeing 3 Barto, 2 Chopper is what kept us in here. And my opponent letting that one go through. Okay, now he sees it. So we're gonna go counter step, Red Hawk that. Now he's gonna go 2 Don. If this is Blackbeard, I'm dead. Oh, it's not. Wait, did he bottom? I wasn't even paying attention. Block. Yeah, that's the whole game. There's not a trigger in the world that saves him here. That's fine. Let's just put everything on Nami. I finally won a game with Nami. Yeah. So there it is. I mean, technically he had an OPO2 card. I didn't see anything else. Maybe he added this by accident, I don't even know. But this is not a set 1 legal card. Back to main menu. Let's bring up our Luffy deck one more time. So, again, Luffy's not bad, guys. I mean, it was a little rough there. I might have messed up my maths in my head a little bit. But not a bad deck at all. Our event suite is really nice. We're playing a much more defensive game than Zoro, and it works. It's not a gimmick. It's not like, oh, I should just go aggro with Zoro and I'd be better off. Like, no, you can make this work really well. And again, you have a lot of tech for green. You have these big rushes into kids. You have, you know, combos with Law Robin, and you also have Otama Pistol. These are okay. A lot of the times, they're really like easy to see. So unless like you're a new player and you don't know the set very well, I think it's still kind of hard to catch your opponents off guard with this. But they're still decent into blockers. Like I said, Sanji I like for purple. This guy, if you don't have him, just replace him with Brook. It's not a big deal. The 2 Shanks. Shanks didn't really come up there, but I do like Shanks into green. He's medium into purple, just because once you're hitting this number of Dawn, they've already played like a couple big boys, so it could be rough. And his ability doesn't really matter too much into purple with like cards like Queen and stuff. But yeah, guys, this was red. I have another video coming out probably later today. It was going to be a film law deck for OPO2, so stay tuned for that. Also, I might start streaming. I started up my Twitch channel, did like a little test stream the other day, so might start doing that soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.